Hey, I wanted to go live here in the group as a little preview of some of the portion of the talk that I'm going to give tomorrow at the Project Management Institute here in Oregon, their annual meeting. And, it's a 2 day conference, so 2 half days. And so I sat in on some of the sessions this morning, and then I'll be presenting tomorrow talking about business networking and really how does business networking improve your influence. So not everybody is looking to grow their business that they want to get customers. Sometimes you're looking for support and encouragement in your job. If you're an employee, well, you may be running projects like these folks with the Project Management Institute. They're all certified folks that this is what they do for a living is organizing projects and getting other people to get things done in time and in budget. And a great way to do that is to have good business networking skills. So I'm really excited that tomorrow I'll be sharing these slides with them, the Project Management Institute. And so I just wanted to go through and show you guys a few of these things. And of course, I get to talk about being a motivational listener. And again, the goal of being a motivational listener is for the person that you're talking to leave that conversation feeling better about themselves than before they started that conversation with you. So this is a skill. This is an art. This is something you can practice, and I encourage you to do that. But I get to talk about that, and of course, all of the great benefits of being live are these different programs that we have, like the Experience, the Live with Russ and Scott. We've got the Business Builder Throwdown with Holly and Matt, and my partner there in Dublin with the big thumbs up and the smile, Alan Hennessy, for our global tea break. And then Amazon Live. And primarily, I've been doing author interviews on there, and that has just been a blast. I do believe that business networking is your secret weapon. I just wanted you to have this information. Why is it important? Jobs, referrals, they all come through our business network. That's the best way we can do business. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter whether you're an introvert, whether you're an extrovert, the process works. In fact, it's just the way you get energy, right? You don't need to be an extrovert, and you're not limited by being an introvert. And we all live on this spectrum, this continuum between introvert and extrovert, and we need to feed different areas. Here's some of the great things that I've been involved in through networking. One of the fun things was hanging out at the Woodland Park Zoo and actually going into the Komodo dragon exhibit. And so you see the Komodo dragon there. This was in the back area. I am separated from him. The trainer's in there feeding him. So I'm separate from that dragon. They are dangerous animals. But when he was out, I actually got to go inside the habitat there. And that's pretty cool, all because of business and networking. Hey, you are a business, whether you're an employee, whether you're an independent contractor, run a small business, you are a business. There's a problem, a solution, and hey, Tim, good to see you here. And you have a customer. So that's the mindset that you need to have. And I do talk about the leadership traits. Now, these are 4 leadership traits that I developed a number of years ago because oftentimes when we teach leadership, we only look to great leaders. And you think that's great, but I'm not Dr. King or Mahatma Gandhi or whoever your favorite leader is. I'm not that person. I'm just me. And there's always been this debate between management and leadership. And in management, we have a clear definition of what it means. Plan, organize, lead, and control. Very succinct. We don't have that. We didn't have that until I came up with these 4 leadership traits, which is, Tim, you are too kind. The 4 leadership traits: communicate vision. The leader doesn't need to come up with the vision, but needs to communicate that. Build trust. This is not trust between the leader and the followers. That is must be assumed, because if you do not have the trust of the people who are following you, you're just a tyrant. But what I'm talking about is trust between the team members. So Tim is here watching. Thank you, Tim, for being on. But if we're on the project, and let's say Alan Hennessy is the leader, I trust that Tim's going to do his job. Tim trusts I'm going to do my job, and together we're going to reach that future goal. The other trait is inspire greatness. The true coaching aspects of being a leader is getting people to do things that they didn't think they would do, because what's going to happen, they're going to surprise themselves. And so inspire greatness, and then move those people to action. This is your report card as a leader. So there you go. Those are the 4 leadership traits: communicate vision, build trust, inspire greatness, and move others to action, in parallel with being a great manager. Plan, organize, lead, and control. And what I'm going to be talking about is the 4 stages, 4 phases of my business networking system, the Motivational Listener professional network system. There are 4 phases where we define the value ecosystem, look at the network, analyze the network, and then really refine your presence both online and in person, and then go into the 4th phase, which is nurturing and growing your network. In this particular talk, of course, I'm barreling through stuff here, but tomorrow I'll have 50 minutes, and to tell you what, it is going to go fast, and we're only going to really focus on phase 2. That's all the time that we're going to have for that. We talk about what networking is and what it is not, and networking is not going to events. It is not learning how to play golf. It's only about getting together with people with a common interest and matching up people, making connections. So shared interest or common hardships. Those are great ways to network. And we talk about the different types of your network. So you have the extended network and you have your active network. The extended network, if you look at my LinkedIn profile, it says I have 2,600 connections there. I guarantee you that I do not know 2,600 people. Following Dunbar's rule, we can manage about 150 relationships. That's your active network. I actually have on my website, there's a course you can go through to actually help you take your active network, or look at your extended network and break it down to your active network. In fact, on the book on Amazon, which is Relationships, Grow Your Business, right in the front cover, you don't even have to buy the book. You can click on it, go to the free training. It'll help you download your contacts, put them in a spreadsheet, sort through them, go through the 2,600 or any number that you have in your extended network, and then eliminate all the people that you wouldn't do business with, wouldn't send referrals to, don't go to for advice. And you're going to come down to about 100, 150 every time I've done this with folks. That's the number. And so Robin Dunbar, the British sociologist, knows what he's talking about. So is 150 people worth it? Absolutely. 150 people that are in your active network, they also know 150 people. So that 150 people who have direct experience of working with you can share firsthand experience with 22,500 people. That 22,500 also know 150 people. So those of you who are quick at math know that that's 3,375,000 people who have credible experience of working directly with you. And there are 5 roles within your active network: your mentors and advisors, your customers, mentees, partners, and advocates. And how does that all break down? Well, I'll tell you what, the largest group is going to be your partners. These are people who solve problems that you don't solve, but allow you to add value into your network. Customers are going to be big. Then you're going to have your advocates, and people that are your advocates. These are the folks who actually send referrals to you. You can see that that's a small part. And then advisors, mentors, and mentees make up another small percentage of that group. Could be that your advocates, maybe only 6 to 8, 10 people. But those are the people you need to nurture those relationships when you get into phase 4. So, phase 4. All right. So then I'm going to talk about networking events, and I'm going to wind this video down because we're at 10 minutes, and I wanted to just jump on for a minute. But there are steps and reasons why we hate networking events, and there are the steps. And I talk about all kinds of school stuff, including the publications that I've got, which are the Motivational Listener. Be interesting by being interested, which is a practical guide to being successful at business networking events. Relationships grow your business, the most recent one available on Amazon. It is a field guide. It is a short pamphlet type book, and it gives you access to free training that'll help you break down your extended network into your active network. And coming out, hopefully, in the next couple weeks, influence the creation of credibility is going to be available. The course has been put together, which is a supplement to this little field guide as well, and it is all designed to eliminate the coach's dilemma. The coach's dilemma is uh, many of us who work with individuals as coaches, consultants, we don't have a large reputation that precedes us, right? And so we're not Malcolm Gladwell with people pleading for us to work with them. We're just us, sumos quod sumus, right? We are what we are, and so every time we get a prospect, we kind of have to prove that we're the right fit, that we're the right person for them. So we listen to their problem and we demonstrate our knowledge. And unfortunately, with the coach's dilemma, in many cases, we give them too much information. We solve a problem for them, and they say, "Scott, it's been such a fabulous time talking to you. I have enjoyed this conversation. I have learned so much." But I solved the problem and we didn't have a payment agreement. So that is the coach's dilemma. This is where influence the creation of credibility is a process to be able to create that credibility beforehand. So in this, we're creating a course that has in 90 days, get published on Amazon, launch your video course that's a supplement to that, and then create a webinar, which is working with me on Amazon Live to promote your book, to talk about that and to create a webinar and demonstrate to folks the deep knowledge that you have and the problems that you solve. And so, in your publication, in your webinar, and in the course, we demonstrate people that you understand their situation, and we do that all in 90 days or less. And so that's coming out soon. We got some folks in the beta for that, and I'm really excited to see what they come up with. So anyway, that is, I'm going to cut that out for today. I'm just been having fun online today. Started early this morning at 7 a.m. Turning on the lights. There we go. There's the lights off. There's the lights back on. So I'm looking forward to turning the lights off and turning that monitor around back into a TV and watching a little Thursday night football. Rams and the Seahawks playing in Seattle. So maybe I'll see you there. Hey, thanks for watching, and I just want to wish everyone a fabulous day. Cheers.